What time was the last time that you had any calves or that you noticed you had the Fitzgerald in front of you, over? 1900. 1900, he was approximately 15 miles from the high hump at Crisp Point. That's when I was talking to him. He was 15 miles from the land. I asked him how he was making out with his problem. He said he lost those vents and he had a lift, and he said he was holding his own. The last time I talked with him, he said he was holding his own, and that's the last time I lost contact after that.
Legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitche. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies in November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, she was bigger than most, with a crew in good, captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Later that night when her ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind she'd be feeling? Wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. Every man knew, as the captain did too, was the witch of November come stealing. Dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m. the main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good shipping crew was in peril. And later that night, when her light slipped out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours. The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, they might have capsized, they may have rolled deep into water. All that remains is the faces and the names of the wives, the sons and the daughters. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitche. Superior, they say, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.